Okay, testing 1 2 3. What's up, guys? Welcome to the PNG Pacific Capital live streams. This is your host Jarod, tuning in for London session for PNG Pacific Capital FX, PNG Pacific Capital Trading. So, so actually just got in on a sell over here, right at the top. I'm gonna explain why this sell was taken, but yeah, we're gonna explain why this sell was taken later on. But anyways, welcome to the PNG Pacific Capital live streams. This is your host Jaro, tuning in for London session. Before we do anything, we're just gonna check Forex Factory to see what's happening right now at Forex. For gold. So looking at Forex Factory, this is a bit limited, so we're just gonna stretch it out a little bit. So today is Wednesday. Oh shit. We have flash manufacturing PMI coming out in the next 30 minutes. So we'll see how that affects gold. We have a couple of high impact news that's coming up during London session here. So you just have to be very careful managing our risk during the session. We have to be very, very careful now. Yeah. Okay, without further ado, looking at the weekly time frame, I think we're gonna go ahead now and start doing our top-down analysis, starting on the higher time frame. I need to calm myself down a little bit. I'm pretty anxious right now. So looking at the higher time frames, we can clearly see how we are trading below the support area on the weekly time frame. Currently bullish on the weekly time frame. We could potentially come up to retest this weekly support at the 1920 levels, maybe, but we'll see how that plays out. Looking at the daily time frame, we're currently bullish on the daily time frame. We open without a top wick over here, without a bottom wick on the daily time frame, so strong bullish momentum right now. But I am anticipating some sort of retracement in this area, coming back bearish. That's something we potentially have to wait for at this point. If you do continue bullish, really anticipating price to come up all the way to 1916 or 1914, actually 1914 or 19, yeah, actually to 1914, which is the most recent resistance level on the daily time frame. You know, anything could happen at this point. We could potentially tap into the level or potentially retrace. We could never know at this point. That's that. Dropping down to the forward time frame now, we can clearly see how just looking at the current structure on the forward time frame right now, we can notice how we had a minor resistance over here, 1900 on the forward time frame. So right here, so we had the previous forward candle close strong bullish outside of this resistance. We have the current forward candle open right now and closing in the next 1 hour. You know, it could potentially drive bullish coming up to this resistance area over here on the forward time frame at 1905.50, but it's pretty much a smaller range at this point. If you do tap into the 1905.50 level, we are going to be approaching an area where there's a lot of resistance on that level. so we might have a couple of rejections of these areas. So we just have to be patient and see how that plays out. We're currently bullish right now on the 30-minute time frame and the lower time frames, but we'll just wait to see on the 1 hour time frame. Just looking at the 1 hour time frame right now. It's a little bit tricky on the 1 hour time frame, considering the fact that we are in an area where there is a lot of rejections. Previously rejected this area last week Thursday. So we could potentially reject this area again. If we don't reject this area, we could potentially reject up in 1905. We are in a high volume session, so anything could happen right now. I'm actually looking for sells. Actually looking to see if we can potentially tap back into the 1900 level. If we do tap back into the 1900 level, we could potentially anticipate a nice drive towards the top, or maybe a little bit of a retracement coming back. Overall, on the weekly time frame, we are in a downtrend, so it's always good taking trades with the trend, which is a sell. So I pretty much got into a sell right over here as price was looking to break above the previous 1 hour candle high. The reason why I got into sells was because I was just anticipating this 30-minute candle to start driving back bearish, because we had kind of a fake out with the previous 30-minute candle coming up over here. Then we had this candle, 30-minute candle closing back in this range. So I'm just anticipating price to really drive back in this range, coming back down to potentially 1902, maybe the bottom of this range, or even fill the wick over here to 1901. So that's actually what I'm anticipating for right now. So this trade was taken based on a 30-minute time frame, but only because we have been trending since 3 a.m. last night. Actually, we've been bullish since 11 a.m. last night. So maybe if we could correct some of these moves, maybe get a little bit of a retracement over here, that would be great. And yeah. So we executed an entry over here. Exact point of entry is at 1904.23. $1904.23 right here. Stop loss is going to be at 1912. So pretty big stop loss. Pretty big stop loss, but I'm also anticipating price to really drive down bearish at this point. We have clean traffic to the left coming down on the 4 time frame even. So we'll see. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna wanna take buys on the break of this previous 30-minute candle over here, but looking to the left, even on the 30-minute time frame, too, we are at a strong resistance level over here, even. So yeah. We are slowly grinding our way towards the highs now. Giving myself a little bit of space to move right now. Okay, there we go. This stop loss is just there in place just so that we can, if anything happens, we have a stop loss in our account. Maybe if the internet goes out or anything, but in any case, we will be managing risk as we go along. And I'm in this trade with half my risk, so if we get better confirmations, then we're going to look to scale it in our position. Looking at the daily time frame too, we have slightly broken above the previous daily candle high. Starting to push bullish at this point, but we are being very, 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 very patient. Extremely patient on this one, because we do have a couple of areas that if volume drives through on the 1 hour time frame, then I'm really anticipating price to come up to these levels over here, so we'll see. And at the yeah. There we go. See what I mean? I think I'm going to put a link on Zoom on Discord this time. Uh, we'll see if some of our friends want to hop in on Zoom for London session. We'll see if Phobes want to hop in. Hey, Phobes, what's up? What's up, bro? What's up, man? How are you doing? I'm doing good, bro. Had a little bit of a late start because I was in a had a meeting with one of my buddies, but it's good to be back on the stream, mate. Okay, we kind of had a FOMO entry over here, but we'll see. Yes, bro. It's good to be back on the stream. It's good to have you on the stream, bro. It's been a while. How you doing? Uh, you been doing good, bro? Just took some time off training. Nice, bro. What you been up to? Holy shit. Well, it's good to have you back, bro. Holy shit, bro. I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I was just saying the reason why my stop loss is huge is because I pretty much got in with the lowest risk possible that I'm willing to take for the day. Because this is like an impulsive trade, I significantly reduce my risk. So I'm just, if price comes up to profits, then I'm going to secure. But if price goes into drawdown and if you have confirmations in 1906, then I'll look at adding some of my risk at 1906. But if it comes up to 1908, then that's where I am going to add my full risk at 1908. So this is kind of like a scale-in type trading, but I wouldn't recommend this. If you take a trade with me, please go in with half risk. Don't risk your full account. Don't go full margin or anything. I am risking what I'm willing to lose for the day, so it is what it is. So folks, my hard stops are at 1912, but as you know, I'm only putting my stops there just in case we have like a crash in the whole system, the grid or something, or yeah. But 1912 is pretty much my hard stops. If you do get into drawdown, then I'm gonna manage risk all the way. I'm not gonna let my trade run all the way to 1912. I am going to manage risk along the way. But hey, bro, hope school and work has been good. It's very, very important that we secure our future with school and get our income right with working, so that trading can be an ease. So it's gonna be okay, bro. So this is pretty much how much I'm running at right now. No worries, brother. I'm always here to. I'm always here. You can always message me on Discord or Zoom. I mean, on Instagram. If anything, if you need help with anything, bro. Like I said, whenever I come to where you at, I'll hit you up, bro. So we just have the 30-minute canal just closed just now, and hopefully we can have a nice push towards the top. Sorry, towards the bottom now. Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm not gonna be trading NY session tonight. Nope. Not going to be trading NY session tonight. Any if there's anything that I've learned from gold is pretty pretty unpredictable. So whenever you think that price is gonna head a certain direction with gold, sometimes it just heads the opposite direction. So a lot of people are gonna wanna get in on buys on the break of this previous 1-on-1 candle over here, and even this previous 30-minute candle as it was breaking above the 30-minute candle before that, the highs. A lot of people would have wanted to get in on that. I personally didn't. I got in on shots. So low risk, guys. My risk is very, very low on this one. Hence why my stop loss is huge. If price comes up to 1906 and if we get confirmations in 1906, then I'm going to look to add another half of my risk in. I'm risking like 1% on this trade. 1%. Yeah, 1%. Starting to push bullish now. Yeah, I'm MT5 man. MT5 has been good to me all these years, so I don't see any reason to change yet. If I have to change to a different platform, then I need to have time to get used to it. get used to the yeah, I just don't see myself switching platforms anytime soon, to be honest. MT5 has been working well for me, so I don't really feel the need to change. So yeah. Also, these current forward candle doesn't have like a strong body compared to the previous one, so that's an indication of volume starting to die down a little bit. So, but we do have 20 minutes left until this 1 hour candle closes. So, anything can happen within the next 20 minutes. We could potentially have some bullish volume starting to kick in now, but just by the looks of things, you know. No. Yeah. I think there's always going to be that in trading. Like, you're not always gonna be confident taking trades and shit. Your confidence levels are gonna take a hit from time to time. Even when you're taking a win, even if you're on a winning streak, to be honest. Like I was on a winning streak since last week not last week Thursday, but the week before that. I haven't lost a single day since then, and to be honest, I feel like my confidence level and execution is going down a little bit because I know that if I keep on going on this winning streak, a losing day will come. And at this point, I'm pretty. Yeah, I think the reason why I'm going very minimum risk on this one is because I'm just not confident in having a tight stop loss at this point. So if I'm gonna have a huge stop loss, decided to really tone down on my risk. So if I take a hit on this trade, and if you know, yeah, if I take a hit on this trade, it's nothing to make it because because my risk is at a minimum at this stage. So, but ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my only trade for the day. The reason why I took this trade is only because of the fact that we've been extended since last night NY session. So the lows that was created the lows that was created over here was in and heading into NYSE last night. So I'm just hoping to correct some of these moves. So you know, I don't mind getting $100 off this trade too. You know, it's always good to end the day with a winning trade, regardless of if price hits profits or whatnot. This was how I was able to pass my TFT funding challenge account, phase 1 and phase 2, because to be honest, I just aimed for a high win rate instead of a high risk to reward ratio. Because when it comes to gold is pretty much unpredictable. The chances of price going into my direction when it comes to gold is very, very high. The chances of price coming into it by like 15 pips, 10 pips. So, but to hold gold for like full TP is a 60-70 pips, man. That's when gold starts getting haywire a little bit. So, you know, with gold, even though you have a pretty significant stop loss when it comes to, if you have money in your pocket when it comes to gold, man, take it. Take the money, put it in your pocket, and go about your day. So let's see. So we have Flash Manufacturing Services just came out for GBP, and it was bad. And yeah. Yeah, we are in a little bit of a drawdown right now, but when it comes to 1906, then I'm gonna look to see if we can get something here. We have tapped into resistance on the 4-hour time frame here, so could start retracing now. You know what could also happen on the 4-hour time frame is this. We could have price coming up, wicking above this resistance, and closing back below it like this. So stop loss is at 1912, but very comfortable if price even comes into drawdown over here below 1908. I'm totally fine with that. Dirty hair to tell it. We are heading into pre NY session. So pre-market open, overlapping with London sessions, so anticipating volume to start kicking in now. Um, no, I don't trade BTC. I don't trade it, but I look at the price from time to time, see what's happening on the high time frames and how price moves on a daily time frame, weekly time frame, and a monthly time frame on BTC. I'm just like following up with how price moves with BTC, but I don't have any money in BTC. I'm not holding on to any BTC. Um, just I just don't know too much about it, so I wouldn't try shitting on it or anything. So we have 10 minutes until this one of our channel closes. It's getting pretty interesting right now. Like I said, we're kind of hitting a wall here on the lower time frames. We're hitting a wall on the 1 hour time frame, 30-minute time frame, 4 hour time frame. Just tapped into this 4-hour resistance at 1905, 50, 1905, 400. So, you know, if this level holds, it's gonna be a nice drop towards the lows now. I mean, hopefully, but we'll see. I have a sell stop at 1906. If price comes up to 1906, then I'm gonna look to scale in and add a little bit of risk into my trade over here. But you know, if we just drive into profits and if it comes down to 10-15 pips in profits, I wouldn't mind just securing profits at that point. The previous 50-minute cannot close without a top wick, so no range to drive up. Could always start driving bearish now. 6 minutes until this cannot closes. No significant indications of price moving bullish. Everything is just weak rejections, small bearish candle, closure back in the range. So, you know, we have tapped into the wall over here at 1905.50. So, you know, we'll see. Like, we could potentially start exiting 1905, 1906 again. Maybe we could have weak past this resistance area and then come and drive back straight into it. So we'll see how that plays out. Hey brother. No bro, I'm not going to be trading agents NY session tonight. I mean, I won't be going live tonight. The reason being this flash manufacturing PMI, I really don't want to stay up past this time over here. And then we have new home sales. We have a couple of high impact news coming out tonight, so not going to be trading in my session, bro. Actually had an early morning today. I woke up pretty early today, so I think I'm gonna have early night tonight. But you know, if you do take a trade tonight, bro, please post it on Discord and we'll see how it plays out. But if I do come on the charts tonight, if by any chance I just can't seem to sleep, then I'll probably post my analysis on Discord. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, a lot of people have a problem with my risk to reward, how I close out too early, how my stop loss is a little bit huge and all that. But like, man, I'm always aiming to aim for a high win rate. Last bit, has anyone been reading up on the BRICS news? Pretty crazy stuff, eh? Bro, what's happening with BRICS? I actually haven't been keeping any updates on that, bro. Like, during the day, I'm focused on other stuff. When I come into the charts, I just do my top-down analysis, see what's happening, see how gold can be affected, and that's it. But what's happening with BRICS, bro? Now that you mention it, I'm pretty curious right now. BRICS. Update. BRICS summit attracts global interest not seen in years. You know, there's a lot of things like right now with that's happening in the world that's causing people to pull away from the USD right now. That's something that I've recognized. These crosses, the exotics, the other pairs are starting to form some significant structures lately, just because of how the world is starting to pull away from USD. So, like from what I've noticed lately, um, it, what could have been considered a minor pair isn't a minor pair anymore. Like the USD and the AUD and yen, these pairs are starting to have some pretty significant strength on them. So you know the world is in like a kind of a shift away from the USD right now. So you know if you're looking to invest in other currencies too, I think this is the perfect time for it because uh, people all over the place are just starting to pull away from the USD right now. Well, there we go. We have okay. This is going to be interesting now. So we have this forward candle now closing with a small 4 hour candle body over here. Price action wise, maybe we have a potential chance for price to start driving bearish at this point, and then potentially creating some support, potentially above this area for price to curl back up. But at this point, I think we're going to start seeing some bearish momentum coming in now. Uh, just looking at the 30-minute time frame right now, I think gold is pretty primed to drive bearish right now. We had a weak bullish 30-minute candle right over here on the 6 p.m. candle. The 6:30 p.m. 30-minute candle did some sort of a liquidity grab towards the top, closed back in the range. Small body. So I think if we start breaking below the lows over here on the 30-minute time frame, we should start driving bearish. The only problem we have is, we're still closing bullish on the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame, so we could still have some bullish momentum coming in here. Maybe if we can tap into 1906, 08, then we could start driving bearish, but we'll see. Yeah. Risk risk to reward is subjective. This could be like a 1:1.8 risk to reward right now, but look, it's pretty subjective. If I decide to move my stop loss here, it's gonna be 1:3. If I decide to move my stop loss here, it's gonna be 1:2.26. So it's pretty subjective, to be honest. So, uh, you know, like I said, I always aim for a high win rate. We're also approaching another no, it's 7 p.m. right now. If it starts going up to 7:30 p.m., then I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to update how this trade plays out on Instagram. Just going to get ready for dinner now. So, like I said, this is pretty much this is not my full risk. If it comes up to 1906, I'm going to have a nice scaling position over here, anticipating these 4-hour resistance to hold. And yeah, this is going to anticipate the 4-hour resistance to hold and then price to drive back bearish. Over on the high time frames, maybe we could potentially come down to do a bottom wick on the daily time frame even. So that's something that I'm looking at for this session. This is great because hmm. Holy shit. 728. Ah, okay. All of this is no indication that price is gonna drive up. We're pretty much hitting a wall over here. Like we could have price pop up a little bit and maybe drive back down bearish. Who knows? But we pretty much grabbed some sort of liquidity over here for price to drive up. So we've also we also had this rejection wick over here. So guys, so I'm pretty sure we could potentially have some buyers coming in at this point, if either on the break of this previous 30-minute candle, which is the previous 4-hour candle even, could potentially wick above it, and then if we come into 1906, then I want to look to scale out my position, anticipating this to be like a liquidity grab position, and then we could potentially have price drive back bearish, potentially coming back to test the 1900 over here. So 1900 is a pretty strong level, first 1900 at this point, but